bet you weren't expecting this. So gonna start. There we go. It has begun. I didn't actually do. I actually set up this time. I don't know if it'll show. God, I hope it does. I actually set everything up. I even had music ready. Load the video so I know that OBS is actually showing stuff. There we go. Alright. So, I also just chose to stream tonight because, I don't know, I just really wanted to draw on stream. I just really felt like doing it. Hello. Hi. I didn't make an announcement that I was going to be streaming, but we're here anyway, so I just gotta pop chat out so I can make sure everything's working okay. Chat just has to load. I just realized that Discord's still open. I gotta close. Oh, well, I gotta close that. Yeah, it's gonna be a really chill night. Hello. Hello, Psycho Voices and Elaine. I hope all three of you are having a good day. I've spent the majority of my day drawing, and that also included just me making a shit ton of adjustments to the drawing. And I've gone here. I was pleasantly surprised when I got the notification. Oh, really? I'm kind of... It's kind of surprising that you say that. I didn't expect people to be looking forward to when I stream, but here we are. I'm decent. I painted a lot today. Tears of Blood will come to life soon. Oh, is that in... I'm pretty sure you mentioned that you'd be painting something related to what happened with your ex. And it included Tears of Blood, I remember. Huh. Yeah, the drawing, I don't know. Don't expect a bunch of, I guess, talking from me unless you guys just speak to me. Most of it's just gonna be me, like, drawing and whatnot. Yes. I remember now. It's good that you're... It's good to let it, or... It's good to find a way to cope that works for you. Words. Yeah, I hope the painting goes well. Let's see, everything on OBS should be fine. Yeah, there's just like a block of black space. And I don't really know what to do with that, so it's just gonna stay there. Yeah. I'm pretty slow at drawing, but then again, I can't complete shit. I can't complete shit that fast. Like, I'm pretty sure professionals finish drawings in just a couple of hours, which is like, how? It took me like 2 hours just to get the sketch done. Like this. And I think I adjusted it a lot to like try and match this sort of, but then I kind of deviated from it in terms of expressions, just because expressions are really hard. Oh yes, Jeremy. Here, let me bring Jeremy back. There you go. Hello, Jeremy. He never left. Jeremy will always forever be in our hearts. I might move him to top left, just because there's more free space there. There we go. Painting and art is my passion. I'd love to have art on my... Oh. Like with tattoos, or just something else that I might not know of? But yeah. I've never thought of getting any tattoos, because I'm assuming you're talking about tattoos. Never been interested, but I've seen a lot of like tattoo art. It all looks so cool. Like, I'm surprised at the shit that people can do with tattoos. It is very, I don't know. It's just really cool to see. But then you also realize that it takes hours to get, like, a proper one done. Well, not hours, but it takes a lot longer than you'd expect a big one. Also, once again, you are going to hear the undo. You're gonna hear me undo a lot. I love tattoos. I'm almost old enough to get one. Less than a month to turn 18. Oh, really? Yeah, I hope. I'm assuming you have one in mind that you want to get. I assume. This. Oh, the tiny butterfly. Oh. Yeah, I think that would look nice. Something small to start off with is good before you start getting into any potential, like, big tattoos. I probably should have kept that there. And also, that's really small, I just realized, so maybe I shouldn't keep... No? No? We're gonna... Here. Also, you guys can hear the music, right? I have, like, some Genshin lo-fi stuff going on in the background. Just so it's not complete silence and just my voice, I guess. Alright. There we go. You can hear it? Alright, good. Alright then. Let's do that. Alright, let's try and make a flower. I don't know the specific flower that's on Ayaka's sort of collar thing. I don't know what the proper term is, but just that thing. Let me move this. I have, like, references off to the side that you guys can't see, so that's what I'm kind of relying on, so I don't have to, like, go here, scroll down, hit my references, and then just pop all that out, and then just have it block some of the line art and Jeremy, sadly. So I just have references on my side instead. And I've honestly just been scrolling through Google Images to find shit, because honestly, I have a very hard time scrolling through Pinterest, because I tried searching up the term anime girl, and it said I couldn't find any pins, which is weird. I won't lie. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm going to complete the collar, this, and I want to do the ponytail, and I'm kind of afraid of doing, like, this entire part. Wait. When did I... Oh no, I didn't. I thought I ran a large eraser on the red sketch. I thought I did. Oh, that would have been bad. My sister called me Pippi Longstockings because of my pigtails. Oh, that's a cute name. Pippi Longstock. Man. Not a name that I would think to apply to anyone, but I mean, it's a very unique name, that's for sure. Alright, we're gonna grab that. Okay, here we go. Also, I do want to say this as well. I'm sorry if you're expecting an audio tonight. I'll try and push it out, but it'll come out at like 2 a.m. maybe, 2 a.m. Eastern standard time. So, oh, it's a character from a show. I would not have expected that, I'll be honest. But also, actually, I should have expected it from a show. It does sound like a character's name. Okay. Yeah, that should be fine. Not worried about you posting audio, it's all good. Yeah, because, what is it? I know I've been doing a lot more streaming content. Just because I figured, hey, I could probably stream stuff. Because I've really wanted to stream for a while. And my friend also, I have a friend that also really wants to stream, but they haven't started yet. Just because they want to do a lot more preparation to make the stream look good, which is understandable. But I just kind of started. And because I technically already have an audience, and you guys here, I mean, here I am. But I'm trying my best to not focus too much on streaming content, just because I know people will come here for the audios, and not me streaming. And also just because, I don't know, I like recording audios. I just want to make sure that it doesn't become oversaturated with streams, so I don't know. I'm trying to keep to a schedule of like what is it, once every week or so, like once or twice if I can. So I think the fact that you guys got to stream on Thursday was just me being really bored and being like, hey, you know what, I'm gonna stream game to people because why not? I feel like I'm drawing the wrong type of flower. Like, it looks good. I just don't know if I'm drawing the correct type of flower for this. Also, I need to fix the perspective on that, but let me look at my references. Okay. Come on. Oh, that looks... Oh, it freaking fan art had me thinking one thing when it was really the other. Alright, it's the wrong type of flower. What? I mean... there. Alright. Yeah, it's in like the shape of a star. Like this. Not like that. I thought it was this, but I looked at fan art and some fan art. It's not entirely accurate. Like, what is it? For these parts, they were like down here previously, and the hair would have been here as well. Like, you could see it in the sketch here where it's a lot lower. But then I looked at more references and realized that they're like just up to her eyes, or like just below them. So I had to painstakingly like move everything up and like erase lines and shit, and you can see it's like kind of jagged. But at least in the full version of this, you won't actually like notice it unless you really look. Let's focus on this. I'm assuming you said I got my bangs shin. Nice. Oh. You didn't see anything? Yeah, one thing I do want to talk about is I posted my script on Reddit. Well, you guys should know about it because I did announce it on my community post that I finally posted that script that I kind of worked on in one night during like mid-March, and somebody actually filled it. Someone filled my script for the first time, like, ever. And I go to the video and I check it, and it says script by Reddit name, and I'm just like, oh, this feels so weird. And when he starts talking about the script, or he starts like reading the script and like acting it out, and I just like, it felt so weird. I don't know how to explain it, but it was just like the experience of just hearing your own script being performed by someone else was so weird and like unnatural to me. I don't know. It's like hearing yourself like recording your audio but like in post. It's so weird. And I think two other people did fill my script as well, which I do have to check out. I have a few more ideas for tattoo. A snake on my finger. I don't be writ something tattooed on my knuckles and a crescent moon on my shoulder. I don't know if I should ask what the be rich means, but I'm just gonna keep drawing. Speaking of community posts, I like the drawing you posted. Oh, thank you. It was that was genuinely my first digital art thing that I actually completed. I think I did one of a Soul Eater character, but I can't find that one. But it's not completed, but it was like, yeah. And then I did a sand one, which isn't really completed, but it's just like him in the Judgment Hall and being all menacing and shit. And being like, you killed a ton of people, I'ma kill you. And whatever. I've always imagined editing your own audios would be really weird. It is. It really is. The first time I did it, I tried my hardest to like not listen to as much as I could for it. And this was like back in August of 2022, when I like decided, hey, I'm just gonna do audios because I really want to do them. And I didn't really know what I was doing back then. Sorry. So I had my AC on. And you could hear it in the first video that I made, where it's just a bunch of white noise, and the quality was like, ugh. And I think one other thing that you have to get used to when you're doing audios is like performing kisses. Because I don't know how people do it. I don't know if they kiss an object, but I just take my hand and I just kiss that. And that creates a sound, and it works, so I'm not gonna complain. But just like, there's stuff that goes into making audios. It's just like, you have to get used to, I guess, you have to get used to doing it. I don't know. But at some point you do get used to it, and I'm kind of at that point, except for like that one femboy audio that I did, where I don't know how to sound like a femboy, but I just did. I did it, and a lot of people liked it. I don't know how, but a lot of people liked it. Yeah, I've always wondered how they do kissing sounds too. It's kind of quite a bit of stuff that goes into making these. Yeah, I mean, I think I put in like a very minimal amount of stuff into my audios. Like, sure, there's the kissing and the sound effects. The sound effects are actually kind of hard to do because, I don't know, I just go on like Pixabay and I just search up key terms and hope that people have created audios or like sound effects for them for me. Just because I know they don't have to be like that good for people to be like, ooh, an audio with sound effects on, very immersive. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, if it works, it works. I think if I had better access to like cleaner sound effects, or just if I had the time to make my own sound effects with my meh microphone, then I would do it. But like, I've tried it before, and I could probably do it now that I can actually hear stuff out of my headphones for once. I could probably do it. Also, I just realized this has to kind of protrude out more. Let me fix that. But yeah, there's a lot that goes into making audios, and especially with ASMRs, because you have like proper ASMRs, because you need like a special microphone, like a 3DO mic, where you can actually capture like binaural sounds. Like when I did binaural audios, I think I've only done like 1 or 2. I just used, what is it? I think it was the envelope tool in Audacity to just like mess with the audio output, sorry. And I just like, I did that to sort of simulate a binaural microphone. And I know I don't have the money to buy a binaural microphone, so that's why I'm not really doing like ASMR type stuff. If I had the money to, I would probably buy it. I would probably buy like a 3DO mic. I mean, there are probably some other microphones that also do the same thing and are cheaper, but like, who knows how good they are? I don't know, and fuck, man. But yeah. It should look fine. I think that's a little too small. I gotta fix that. I just want you to know that I've been drawing for the past, what time is it? 8 hours? I've been doing this for about 8 hours. Just drawing shit, playing YouTube videos and whatnot. What the heck? Okay. I've just been doing the line art and I guess fixing up the sketch. And I mean, I got here and I'm really happy with where it's going, because if I actually turn off the sketch layer, it actually sort of looks, the line work looks decent. I knew you would say 8. Yeah, it's I don't know, I did take like breaks in between just because, like, I don't know, sometimes I just get really bored and I just kind of need to take a breather, and sometimes I get too immersed in like some sort of stream VOD or like VOD that I'm watching, so that usually happens. But other than that, like, it was just me drawing. But whatever I would draw, I would fucking draw. I usually went ham whenever it came to actually like working on something efficiently. Yeah, you can't rush art. I was about to say you can't rush perfection, but let's be real. Perfection doesn't really exist, because if it did, then I would still be sketching. I would still be sketching. I used to be like a huge perfectionist when it came to art. Wish me luck, I'm cutting my bangs. Oh yeah, good luck. If you're cutting them on your own, you really got to be careful. Because I had a friend that also decided to cut their bangs one night because they couldn't sleep, and they turned out great. But also, like, you could just fuck up your bangs, and you'd kind of have to live with those, or find a way to style your hair so that people don't really notice that you fucked up the bangs. So I'd say try and take as many precautions as you can, just in case it goes bad. Yeah. I gotta fix that pedal. Alright, also, while I was looking through references, I kind of got entranced in all the Ayaka art. Just because it always looks so good and shit. And I really do wish I could draw stuff like that someday. Like, as good as those. But for now, I'm still kind of in that learning. I'm still kind of learning. And that's kind of what it's going to be. Because I know I'm going to try and make art. If I'm not going to be playing games I'm going to be playing games, I'm going to be drawing shit. That's for sure, because I don't know. I need a reason to keep drawing after making like 5 different artworks. Yeah. Okay. I think that could work for now. And then I just edit everything like this, so it looks good. Actually, I think I have to change the perspective of this. God damn it. Come on. My grandma cut them and she didn't make. Oh, nice. I bet they look great, even though I can't see them. I bet they look great. Perspective, right? Free deform. This maybe if I like push it out here and then I don't know. I feel like this isn't centered, which I think that's screwing up the whole thing. Oh, you're welcome, Elaine. I think that's a little that's not centered, and that's messing with the size of each petal. There should be like here, I think, and then it will connect and shit. Yeah, that's what it would be. And of course I gotta make sure it's not too messy. Because, you know, this kind of is a line art layer. And I'm trying not to take too long on each part just because I know that I could spend hours on end on one part. I did that with... What part did I do that with? I think I did that with the eyes. I spent a long time trying to get the eyes to look like identical to each other without redrawing them. And I know that's just impossible to do. So I just kind of kept them as is. Just a random comment. Do you guys remember Fruit Ninja? They made a sequel to... Why did they make a sequel? Why do you need a sequel to Fruit Ninja? Is this just another, like, cash grab? Like, I remember Fruit Ninja. Fruit Ninja is one of those classic mobile games. But also, like, you don't need a sequel to it. The first one did fine. The first one's probably was doing alright before they made a sequel. Actually, is it like a recent sequel? Like when they make it? I saw a video of someone playing Fruit Ninja in real life and had to go. Yeah, if you try to slash fruits with the katana in real life, you risk injury to you or to literally anyone else around you. Bad idea. Unless you're like, I don't know, trained professional. But let's be real, anyone who's trying to do that, 9 times out of 10, they're not a trained professional. I don't know how old it is. I don't know, this is the first time I'm hearing about it, so it's probably like a release in 2021. That's my guess. Probably a 2021 release. Yeah. Maybe 2 to 4 years old. I mean, I could try and search it up now. If I just search up Fruit Ninja on the App Store, am I gonna get it? Like, is it just named Fruit Ninja 2? Or is it just like some convoluted name? I'll find out. Fruit Ninja, oh, they did. It's just called Fruit Ninja 2. What the hell? 4.7. I bet it's just like a re-release with extra content because of course we need that. 2020. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of right. I figured it'd come out during the pandemic, which is why I guess 2021. But also, like, I don't know. From what I'm looking at, it just looks like Fruit Ninja, but with extra content and with avatars for some reason, and a rhythm game. And a farming system? What the fuck? And of course there's like PvP, which is like... Yeah, I don't really know how you're gonna do PvP. I don't know. Just throw a bunch of bombs, I guess. It's not really an update game, because the first one's already out. And if I look at Fruit Ninja 2... One of the oh no. I was about to say one of the screenshots look identical to the one in the next game. But it's like slightly different. Oh, they also have avatars too. What? It looks like they still update the game. Why not just keep it to Fruit Ninja? I don't know. This feels like an Overwatch 2 situation where it's just like the exact same game, except this time they just have a tiny bit of content, like a tiny bit of extra content. But I mean, Fruit Ninja is still a pretty good game. It's one of those classic games along with Angry Birds and Temple Run and Cut the Rope. I like to Cut the Rope. Didn't it die out or something? Or like whoever made it. You're gonna mention Overwatch 2? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Overwatch 2 got like cancelled because they couldn't deliver on the promises they made, which is like, I'll be honest, it's kind of expected. Because if you're gonna make a bunch of promises and then release a game without, if you release a game like before it's done and then promise extra content, then something bad's gonna happen. Like, usually it doesn't go well. So if anything, they should have just kept it on the back burner and just made the new content. You like Cut the Rope? Yeah, Cut the Rope is it's a fun game. better than all the recent mobile ads, or like the recent games on mobile ads that you'd usually get of like Flying Monkey. If you guys have seen Flying Monkey, I've seen Flying Monkey a few times. It just seems like it's made as like a joke game, since it looks really low quality and the mic is just way too low quality, like Jay Schlatt levels of funny mic. If you guys know who Jay Schlatt is. There's a second Cut the Rope. They canceled PvE. Oh yeah, no, I remember. They promised PvE when like they what is it? It was during some sort of event, and they were like, we're gonna add PvE content, and then they just never did. They didn't deliver, and Overwatch 2 is kind of just I don't know. I was never really into Overwatch anyway, so I don't really care. But it's still interesting to think of. Oh, PvE is player versus environment. So like you'd go up against some sort of just AI or some sort of character that's not controlled by a player. It's all like programmed into the game. So like PvE would just be like any RPG game. You could fucking say the campaign modes in some games are usually PvE, or they're considered PvE. Not usually, they are PvE. This freaking pedal, man! I swear to God. PvAI, I guess. I mean, you could say that, but PvE is a lot. It's shorter, and also, I don't know. PvE just sounds better than PvAI. But anyway. I don't know if I wonder if I'm gonna get to color in the stream. Because I don't know how long I'm planning on streaming tonight. I was thinking I would go until like midnight just so I could get an audio out, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. But if I get to, I don't know. Alright. That works. I can touch it up later. Alright. Is it just like two like things? Oh man. Yes, okay. Just this. I'm so good at making these. Are just basic shapes. I should be able to make these. But I don't know what they're attached to. They're just kind of, I don't know, I guess it's like string, I guess. Some sort of string. That looks really bad. I have to head off because I have to clean, take medicine, get ready for summer school. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you could join for however long the stream's been going for. How long is the stream going for? 40 minutes. But yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your day, Elaine. I'm glad you could join. I'll keep drawing though. I think that's too big. Okay. Also, I decided on not putting on or turning on any videos, just because I think last time that kind of distracted me from drawing. So I'm just deciding not to do that. But to be honest, I think during the latter half of the stream, I just kept pausing the video because I decided to comment it, because I wanted to comment on something the video said, or just to, I don't know, go off on rambles. And then I got distracted and never really unpaused the video. But I did get through the PVZ iceberg video, and it has a lot of weird shit, as all icebergs do. I don't really remember it though, since it was like midnight. But yeah, music will just have to do it for productivity reasons, and also just because I don't know what other videos I could watch that wouldn't get like an eyebrow raise from someone, I guess. Also, I was genuinely planning on streaming like a game tonight, but I decided on not doing that because art. I don't know. Maybe next weekend I will actually stream. I'll actually stream a game. Okay. All right. Music is like weirdly intense in the chillest way possible. But I like it. It's weird in a good way. Okay. Is there a noise suppression option in OBS? I've been wondering about that, because then that would mitigate the whole like keyboard clicking issue that I have on stream, or just in general. At least on Discord calls, it's not that big of an issue because I could just noise suppression and it would all just go away for everyone else. Alright. Also, I forgot to add the collarbone. Which? Collarbone? Oh yeah. One thing that I was accidentally leaning towards when making this was making it so that Ayaka was topless, which probably not something I should do. Especially since I knew I was going to be drawing this, I was going to be like progressing on stream, like with this specific drawing. So I figured, you know what, I should probably just give her clothes, and that's what I did. And now I'm afraid to draw the clothes because drawing clothes is confusing, to say the least. But I'll get there when I get there, which is like after I'm done the ponytail. I just realized there's no line thickness here. Add that juicy line thickness, and also erase any straight lines. Oh yeah, I gotta flip. I keep forgetting. I have to flip this to make sure it looks good. I think it looks good. There are a few things that I could fix, but for now it's just gonna stay as is. And with this, the body kind of goes this way. So I guess. I don't know. I've never actually drawn like collarbones before. Not in the proper art piece, at least. Okay, so I'd have it like here. I'd be pressing down. This. And then there'd be, it goes like, it could probably be higher, honestly. Do that. Let me, all right. Interesting. All right. Actually, how far should the that be from her body? If I zoom in here. Oh. We have like a crease here. Okay. Close references. So it's something that like wraps around like that, I guess, which I could work with. Let me just make sure. Yeah, because I'm assuming that's being pushed down by like this piece of hair, which would make sense. Like, that's how I like to see it, because also here kind of happens here, and then you have the hair like kind of pushed. You have it pushed back, and then you have this part of the outfit sort of up. Hello, Evie. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. This is the first time I've drawn in like a year. I'm just getting back to it. I'm just figuring out this part, because it's kind of different from what actually, yeah, I have that. I don't think it should be that pronounced. I think it should be like sort of like that, maybe like this, like fuck, like this. All right. Does that work? I'm like really trying to make this work with the limited knowledge I have on clothing. So if it looks kind of iffy, forgive me. I have no idea how clothes work. Just gotta keep looking back to references. Oh. Yeah, so you have like this groove here. And it kind of sags down, creates these little creases, and then boom. Kind of what's happening there. My memory is shit. I might just use the reference as a direct guide to this. I just need to isolate this specific image, I guess. There we go. Actually, you know, bigger. Yeah, okay, that's gone. Alright. Now that won't be a big issue. Okay, I've been drawing the right layer. And since the perspective is like somewhat similar, I can use this as a basis. Or like a base guide. And just so I don't have to make sure I erase all these lines correctly, I might just draw it on a new layer and merge it once I have everything down. That'd probably be a good idea. So I'm gonna do that. Oh no, I do need that as a base. But clear that. Let me drag this up. Drag it above the layer so that, no, drag it above everything so I can actually see it. Shit. Layer. Could have shown this layer. So here it kind of goes to where her like here. And if she was looking straight forward, it'd probably be like down to her chin. So this would probably be like here. Yeah. What I understand from this is that it curves around like this, and that's what I'm getting from everything else. But just one of the images, it goes like this, and it might be a perspective thing. But here, that it has it like out here. Which would probably work better. And then here. Curve, boom. But of course there has to be more of these just because what I'm my brain turned off for a sec. It also feels kind of far. Oh no, it's too low. Oh, it's too low. Okay, I gotta increase the height then. Probably work there. Also, I hope you're enjoying the monkey circle. I hope you were enjoying that. Because there was just a clip that I saw. There was a clip of a VTuber that I saw that was reacting to that, and I'm like, oh, I could use that for my stream. And here we are. I'm now using it for my stream. Not the most, I guess, jaw-dropping reasoning, but like, I mean, it's something. Okay. That should be okay because she is leaning back as well, which I am forgetting to do. She's leaning back like that. So I need a back. I need like an image of Ayaka's like backside with the curls, so I can get a good reference on what I'm supposed to do there. If I go back here and look at the original reference, you can see the back kind of here. Of course, I have to extend it just because of the canvas size. I'm pretty sure that was used in many Zoomer humor memes or videos. Yeah, I don't really understand the whole like Zoomer humor stuff. I mean, I understand like Gen Z, because Gen Z humor is just a bunch of like random noises and loud sounds jumbled together to make funny. Because for Gen Z, aka my generation, loud equals funny. Random loud equals funny. I don't get it. Like, I don't get the whole obsession over that. And frankly, I don't think I ever will. And that's fine by me. But farting is just something that will forever live on in meme culture. Even if I may not find it that funny, it will always live on in the hearts of many. Everyone will crack up when somebody just randomly decides to release gas. That's a staple with all media, I feel. Okay, so back, I think, and this was gonna be the sort of arm. Oh wait, I'm looking at the reference again. All this goes all the way out to like where her, like here, which is basically just her arm, right? Because this is the entire body. Like, yeah, that's the entire body. And this part is the arm, so it cuts off at the arm. So really, if you think about it, but then it became dead. You mean farts? Farts? I'm sorry. I wish like toilet humor would go away. It doesn't go away. It never does. That is wishful thinking on everyone's behalf. If you think toilet humor will go away, it will not. I can guarantee you that. All the shitty jokes never goes away. Zoomer humor, I feel like, yeah, Zoomer humor is gonna die off with all the Zoomers. Or maybe it's gonna make a comeback. I don't know. I need to actually look at Zoomer memes to really understand what the hell Zoomer humor is defined as, because I know Gen Z humor. Boomer humor, I don't know boomer humor, but like boomers are just boomers. They'll find anything on Facebook funny, right? Yeah, so it's supposed to be like this. That's how far it's supposed to go out, from what I understand. And this would be like the entire arm, I guess. Zoomer humors became dead. That was the greatest thing in Gen Z. Hmm. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to respond to that. The greatest thing that happened for Gen Zs was the death of Zoomer humor. I mean, once again, I don't know that much about Zoomer humor, so I can't say much about that. But I'll say this: I don't like Gen Z humor. Spinny, hello, Popstel. Hello, I hope you're having a good day. I'm just drawing Genshin character, struggling to draw a Genshin character in folds, and I gotta look at this again. Does that look okay? I don't know if that looks okay. I'm just relying on references and whatnot. But Popstar, how are you doing? Not the best thing, but it was a good thing. Okay, if the monkey circle is an example of Zoomer humor, what else is considered Zoomer humor? I'd like to know. Also, yeah, Genshin characters have a shit ton of detail, but I love drawing Genshin characters, and I love Genshin, even though I don't play the game anymore. I love Genshin. Oh wait, I fucked up there. Erase this. So the collarbone is like here, and that's roughly where that ends. So funny. Loud equals funny minus Gen Z. The following tells I've seen a bunch of Zoomer memes. Oh. With Zoomer humor videos. I think it's just a funny joke. Like it gets old, but it's just kind of, I don't know. Loud equals funny minus Gen Z. What does that mean? Like, just take the funny out of Gen Z. Isn't that just Gen Z humor though? Curse images are funny apparently. Are they? They just seem cursed to me. I don't understand how that's funny. That's probably too far away. Now that I'm looking at it, that part is probably way too far. I took it from the wrong layer. I'm an idiot. Probably have to be like here. Also, there's a website called Game Fashion that you can draw video game characters by showing the 3D models. Ha. Really? That exists? I'll stick to my references. I don't know. That would probably be really helpful though. I will admit that would probably be really helpful. Why is this not working? Without it, I'll die drawing these. Oh. Yeah, I agree. Loud equals funny for all the Gen Zs, except for me. Loud does not equal funny. But actually, I think I'd reword it to random plus loud equals funny. That's kind of how I understand Gen Z humor. Random plus loud equals funny. Okay, wait, so starts here. Also, if you can't understand what I'm drawing, don't worry, I can't understand it either. I can't understand a damn thing I'm drawing. But I'm trying. It is super helpful. I'll do it for my next artwork. I love Gen Z humor, man. I also want to die, so there's that too. Yeah. when you're as someone who's a part of Gen Z, yeah, everyone's just kind of given up on life. Like I don't really know any Gen Z people that are like have a completely positive outlook on life, and they're like, I don't know. I don't know that many people that are just like that aren't just like, what's the point? I don't know. It's weird. Also, trying to get into it while drawing is something that I cannot do. I'm either focused on one thing or the other. So I would go into detail about my thoughts on that whole thing, but just for the sake of the drawing, I'm gonna focus on the drawing. I drawn the wrong fucking layer again. Okay, what's... Alright. Low quality is also funny, apparently. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, I think make a video low quality and it's just... Yeah. It kind of gets the attention of a lot of people because it's like, if you get a high quality meme, it's not as funny and it's not as engaging, I guess. So is Ayaka one of your favorites? Absolutely. I named the file Wood, so I think that should explain a good bit of just my thoughts on Ayaka. Anyways, the Whopper song and Minecraft YouTubers are weird. I don't get that. It says I don't know, Gen Z is weird and I'm a part of the whole mess of a generation. People have a lover or hater. People hate her. I don't know. I can see why you would hate Ayaka just because she's kind of generic, but also like, I don't know. Too much of a simp. The Whopper song Minecraft YouTubers. Interesting. I've heard the Whopper song before. It's a very interesting song. I'll give it that. Not something that I would expect to turn into a meme, but then again, anything can be turned into a meme. It's the internet. Anything could happen. Wood is a funny thing too. Wood? Wood? I don't get that. What's so funny about wood? I'd like to know why people consider wood to be funny, but also consider some like penis music to be funny. Why is penis music funny? I never understood. It's the... I'm gonna go on a tangent about penis music now. Why do people think penis music is funny? I think that just correlates with the whole like random plus loud equals funny, but minus loud just random equals funny. Burger King had a time where it had a lot of memes. Did it? I don't remember that. How long ago was that? How long ago? I think I've only stuck around for meme culture, like just I guess since the pandemic, since more time for what the fuck am I drawing? Just because more time on the internet. This generation is really weird, man. It's so weird. But now we have like iPad kids. The next generation is iPad kids. So that's gonna be another layer of just weird. All right. There we go. Oh right, wait, I gotta. So I'm gonna follow this. Oh, I didn't. Okay. At this point, I'm kind of just relying on this specific thing to help me, I guess, figure out the clothes. What's one Gen Z meme that I just don't get? Let me think. What's one? I don't know. There's this a meme, I think it's called. Was the one that I guess see a lot or hear a lot. Burger King acknowledged the memes the last. Oh, really? Damn. I mean, it's kind of a good thing that a corporation is kind of noticing the traction that their brand is getting for some of the stupidest things. I don't know. I think it's really fun when a company just sort of sees memes and kind of just goes with it, rather than just leaves it be, because that's boring. Oh wait, that was out like. Oh wait, I'm kind of. Try that again on a different layer. Here. Hello, Weka. I hope you're having a good day. I've decided to draw tonight. I wasn't expecting to stream, but here we are. And I'm just continuing on the Ayaka drawing that I started last time. It's actually coming together. Sort of. You can see the preview up here. That's okay. I didn't make an announcement, so I wasn't expecting the regulars to join, but I mean, I did have like a majority of people that usually come to streams just pop up the moment I started, which is like, damn. Oh, thank you. Brain. I feel like this needs to be higher. We're also having a yeah, we are. Aweka, what are your thoughts on Gen Z memes? Because I personally hate them. Personally, I'm not a big fan of Gen Z memes. It's too weird and I don't know. They're not really funny. It's just loud equals funny. Loud plus random equals funny, sorry. But what are your thoughts on Gen Z memes? You love Gen Z memes? Damn. I don't think I've known anyone that actually likes Gen Z memes. It's really absurd, and I don't understand how it's funny. Like, I get the loud equals funny thing for some of them, but then there are just other ones that are like way too random to be funny to me, I guess. So I think I can bring up the reference again. Okay, is that another flower? I hate them too, but every now and then a gem is made. Yeah, I'd say that. I'd say that's the case for those. What's that symbol? There's a symbol on her coat thing. The also die off. That is true. That was one thing I wanted to mention. A lot of Gen Z memes just die off within like the first week. There's always a new one that just randomly pops up. And you never really get to savor the moment because it just kind of crosses your mind after a certain point, which I guess resembles the whole like thing with Gen Z and future generations just kind of being addicted to short form content. Wait, sure, but you a Gen Z or a millennial? I'm a Gen Z. Did you think how old do you guys think I am? I'm not gonna say my actual age, because of course I won't. But like, how, like, can you give me an age range of how old you guys thought I was before I mentioned I was Gen Z? Because I'd like to know. Because I have a really weird voice, and I honestly can't, if I were told to guess what age my voice would be, I would not be able to guess. But I'd like to know, Zoomer / millennial, what's that range? Let me check that range. Did the music stop? Oh, the music stopped. Oh, okay. You heard nothing. You heard nothing. Definitely wasn't a karaoke stream that I was watching a while back. I'm pretty sure it's due to people overdo it when it comes to posting. Oh, like 23? It's fair. But yeah, people kind of just post a bunch of shit, and especially since it was like 2020 was the start of 2020 was the start of the pandemic. That kind of kickstarted a bunch of like, it kickstarted what internet culture is like right now, which is like, all right, there we go. Some more Genshin music. Okay, everything should still be working. Yeah, okay. But damn, I mean, okay. I didn't expect millennial. Let me search up millennial because I'm pretty sure millennials are getting into their 40s, right? I'm pretty sure that's the case. The term used to describe a person born between 1981 and 1996. Yeah, so some of them are 40. The music's nice. Some millennials are 40. You thought I was 40? You guys thought I was 40? I don't know what to think about that. I mean, that's like a highball, but like still. I could understand Zoomer. But I guess like proper millennial would be like somewhere in my late 20s to mid 30s. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm kind of being over dramatic about the whole 40 thing, but man, that's interesting though. That's very interesting. Yes, I am Gen Z. I'm not, once again, I will not say my age, but I am Gen Z. So I've been inundated into the whole slew of Gen Z memes and how brain dead it all is. Okay. Something is here. You sound so old, dude. Thank you. It's just genetics, I guess. I don't know. I think if you're talking to me, I don't know. My voice kind of fluctuates, sort of. Remember the buckle my shoes meme? Maybe, I don't know which one you're talking about. I might know it. I might know the buckle my shoes meme. I need something to like jumpstart my brain, so I can actually remember what you're talking about. Yeah, I'll just use this entire layer for like. Yeah, I think the expression here was pretty good. Cause I was kind of aiming for that like deadpan-ish like fashion look. I don't know. All I know right now is but are those memes? There were two, the old Barney and the new one. I have no idea what those are. I'll be honest. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. Man, I should get back to playing Genshin, man. She looks so serene. No, you mean the thing? Or something else? Because if it's Ayaka, then yes, I do agree. She looks great. Doesn't help that her arm is kind of blocking it off here. The expression? Yes, thank you. I think I did a good job with the expression. What is it? I took, like... Here. I kind of tried taking this expression, but specifically with the mouth, with, like, the... Here. The one in focus, the new one goes 1-2 Pokemon. Oh, yeah, I know about that one. I don't know. I don't get how that's funny. I don't get how that's funny, I'll be honest. But going back to the expression, I did kind of take inspiration from this. I hate this. I do too. I do too. We're an interesting bunch, that's all I can say. Yeah, this is what I was aiming for. Which is like hot. Bold take, but true. I don't know. I think our generation has brought about a bunch of different... It's brought out a different kind of, like... generation that's never really been seen before, because we grew up with the internet, right? We grew up with the internet and all of its wacky things, and because no one really knew about it, we just went buck wild. And so we've kind of, I don't know, we've kind of just become this pessimistic bunch that'll literally laugh to anything that's loud and random. Like, I feel like one thing that would make Gen Z just anyone that finds Gen Z humor funny is just take the Vine Boons down and then take any clip where somebody is about to be hit by something, I guess, and then just like play the Vine Boon effect, and I bet you that a majority of the people will laugh. That's at least how I understand Gen Z humor. Just completely nonsensical, just haha funny. Or any meme with like white bar, impact text in black, and then random GIF. Shut up! I do laugh at that. Yeah, I look. You when you're a Gen Z, you kind of just know your own kind. You know a lot about your own kind. You know a lot about just the shit that people find funny. And most of the time, it's just the most random shit. Like, it doesn't, to everyone else, it doesn't make sense. But to Gen Zs, they just find it the funniest thing in the world. And I don't get it. I had to put on a haha funny filter when I saw the Among Us. You mean this? Sus? And then that one meme with like that one black dude who's just like, whoa, but his eyes are like bulging out and shit. And then like Vine Boom. Actually, wait, I'll keep the Among Us there. He stays. He's going in the corner with Jeremy. Jeremy, you're getting a new friend. I hope they suit you well. Here you go, Jeremy. Oh yeah, one. Now that I think about it, Wide Putin. Why was that a meme? Wide Putin, Coffin Dance, Ugandan Knuckles. Those are like the three that I remember vaguely, or like vividly, from that whole like, I guess, cesspool of memes. Which layer is it? Yeah, it's the layer. But yeah, the Wide Putin. I don't. I think, is it the music? I don't get it, because all you're doing is just stretching out an image and then just playing some music over it. Or like, I don't get it. And there's Coffin Dance, which wasn't really to me. It wasn't really funny. It was just kind of like, I don't know. Definitely interesting. But it wasn't really making me laugh. It kind of just brought on a bunch of other shit that I found more so just entertaining to watch rather than funny in any sense. Gonna have like this. There. I don't know, but we laughed at that like it was God. Yeah. I don't know. I think Ugandan Knuckles was one that I think that was one that I actually did kind of like. But only like a select few. But just like looking at it now, it's pretty But there's only one Ugandan Knuckles clip that will always be funny to me, and it's one where just this random person in VR chat just starts screaming stuff in Russian and riding in a tank as Ugandan Knuckles, and then they just randomly play the USSR anthem. And that's like the only funny Ugandan Knuckles clip that I know of. I think this. This. There we go. Gen Z humor is a different level of, is on different levels of irony. Yeah. I don't know what category my sense of humor goes into, but songs. Oh yeah. I think there's one. There are a few songs that kind of got that treatment. One was what was it? I mean, there's like the Giga Chad one. There's the Giga Chad song, and then there's the one I don't know. It's one that how do I explain it? It's kind of like this string instrument, and it's usually played during like motivational shit or just like alpha male stuff. Ohio was a big thing. I don't get that. I don't understand that. Like, where did that originate from? Why did people just start talking about how Ohio was just really fucking weird? I'd like to know where that came from. Just because that kind of brought on a bunch of stuff that I didn't even understand, even now, looking back. Like, I know that one of the only things I saw about Ohio, I mean, I guess one of the more recent memories I have of like Ohio meme was just like going through videos of modded PvZ, and one of them being like Ohio mod for PvZ, which is what I played during. That was what I played like when I streamed PvZ. That was the game I was playing. It's not named at all, but they just decided to name it Ohio mod, which is like weird. But anyway, let me try it. So if I do this and then it would wrap around like that, I guess. But if it wraps around like that, then it would sort of go there, wouldn't it? Or like it'd be further. It's like wrap here. And then like that. And then it go down. Sort of. Yeah. I don't understand that as well. There's a lot of American references that I don't get due to cultural difference. Yeah. A lot of memes just originate from America. Or, yeah, just like North America, just because that's kind of that one big continent that just, it houses the majority of internet culture. Just comes from America, and it's weird bullshit. But yeah, to any outsiders, it's just really weird and unpredictable. I don't know. I've been drawing on the wrong layer again. Fucking hell. God damn it. Why am I drawing on the Jeremy layer? Okay, go back here. Jeremy has his own layer along with the Among Us. Here. I might have to fix this just because I don't think the perspective on this is correct. I think that would actually work better. Just like this sort of thing. I'll touch it up later, but like that. Remember vegan teacher? I do remember vegan teacher. I didn't put too much focus on her, but I'm pretty sure she just kind of like this really passionate to give her the benefit of the doubt, just like a really passionate vegan person who just really wanted other people to be vegan and did stuff. I don't know. But whenever I think of vegan teacher, I think of one of those cooking YouTubers. I think it's this old grandma who just cooks a bunch of who just cooks stuff, I guess. And it's owned by her grandson, but she just cooks. That's what I think of when I think of vegan teacher, but I haven't really seen much on her. Hey, I'm back. I can't sleep and I'm almost done cleaning. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that you can't sleep. But it's best to not really lay in bed and just try to sleep and just be productive or just do literally anything else. I don't know if she's trolling or whatever. I don't know. Maybe she is. I mean, there are a lot of passionate people on the internet. So, I mean, it wouldn't be that... To me, it wouldn't be surprising if it wasn't a troll. But yes. I don't know. Internet, weird and unpredictable. I gotta look at the references, man. Let me look at references. Oh, it's the flower again. Okay. Come on. References, please. Okay. She has said that she would do anything to make anyone vegan no matter what. Really? That's kind of over the top. Found a torn out paper from my journal. It's giving me anxiety. Oh, I'm sorry. You should probably throw that piece of paper away then if it's giving you that much like anxiety. Not something that you'd want around you. I think I should cover more, honestly. There we go. No matter age, race, size, anything. Yeah, that's a little overkill. Like, I get it. We kind of need to go green or else the earth is going to die. But also, like, you'll do anything to make people vegan. You can't force people to be vegan. I mean, I guess veganism isn't really something that's tied to the state of the earth, but I guess it kind of is, but like still. And actually, yeah, I think Elaine, if you're crying, you should 100% just throw the paper away. Like, don't give it any more thought. Just grab the paper, crunch it up, and just throw it in the trash or burn it or just be safe when burning it. But just make sure that you don't see that, I guess. I just realized that this arm probably shouldn't be that big. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, of course, Elaine. I hope you can. Well, I know you can get through this. Just keep, just keep pushing forward. That's really all you can do if you want to grow from this. Keep pushing forward, and things will get better with time. There's always something else out there to, I guess, keep that spark of wanting to be alive, I guess. I'm so sorry if I bring it up a lot. It's just my pain these days. Yeah, if you really need to cry, then I mean cry. But also, I guess just for the future, you don't. Okay. Just for the future, I am not a therapist. Like I could understand where you're coming from, but also try and keep some personal shit just out of the stream. Even though it's just like even though it's just a handful of people here, it's still a place where I don't exactly want it to be a bunch of negative stuff. Like I do hope that everything goes well for you, but hello, Weka. Hello. But yeah, just I guess for the future, try not to bring up heavy topics all the time. I mean, like, it's okay if you want to bring it up every now and then, but just try and moderate it, I guess. Oh, I guess for context, Aweka, Elaine Elaine found a note relating to stuff that happened in their past, and I guess now they're just kind of processing it. Okay. Okay. It's okay, Elaine. It's okay. I understand. Like, as someone that doesn't really have that many people that I can go to for much, like, I can understand trying to look for people to try and, I guess, talk to about these things. I get it. Because I've experienced that before. But for the sake of, I guess just for the sake of the stream, try not to bring all of it to the stream. Just because I don't want topics to quickly change from random topic to depression, I guess. But like, no hard feelings. I'm trying my best not to be harsh, but just for the future, try and keep things, try and moderate how much you say on the stream. But anyways, all right. trying to think. There should be that there. Actually, wait. This has to extend out. It has to extend outward, so deform, deform. To try this in the mood, have you heard of a movie called Real Steel? No, I have not. I honestly don't watch that many movies. Any movies that I watch is just because it's like popular, I guess. And it's like, you know what? I might as well watch a movie for once. I don't think actually no. I had a friend that was really into movies. Or they were like a cinephile, they called themselves. I don't know if that's a proper term. But they considered themselves a cinephile because they just really loved movies and were really obsessed with just films and directors and all that. It's really endearing. But no, I don't know about Real Steel. Yeah, what is it about? Just to spark conversation. What is it about? Is a CG movie about fighting robots? I'm gonna search that up right now. Real Steel 2011. Let's check the IMDb page. Why not? I was gonna click on Wikipedia, but I might as well get it from the. Give me a description, please. It got nominated for an Oscar. 2 wins and 6 nominations total. A 7 out of 10. Interesting. Yeah, when you check IMDb, you go to the more like this tab, it does show Pacific Rim as as a movie that's similar. Here, storyline is loading, of course. In the near future, when people become interested in boxing and similar sports, new sport created robot boxing. Charlie Kenton, a former boxer who's trying to make it, not only doesn't do well, he's very deep in the red. Come on. Let me read the rest. Oh, so it's like a boxing thing. Mocap movie, but humans were used as references for the animatronics. Yeah, the Do You Know section, it says each of the robots were both built from real life CGI. For some shots with animatronics, they were controlled by more than 20 puppeteers. That's a lot of people. But yeah, I imagine for CGI, you kind of have to use people and like motion capture for that. That's interesting. I'll check the trailer out on my own time just because I don't think YouTube would like it if I just randomly watched a trailer, or whoever released the trailer wouldn't like it if I reacted to it. That's interesting. Let me make this. Brain. I feel like I'm getting really sidetracked. Like, I love talking to you guys, but I'm also getting really sidetracked from drawing. So let me just make sure I can make some progress in this, or with this. I should watch more movies. I should watch Oshi no Ko. Wow. Maybe I should watch Oshi no Ko. Maybe that'd be a great idea. I watched, I mean, if anything, I watched the new Demon Slayer episode. Like, just before I started stream. It was pretty good. I think the current season of Demon Slayer is kind of... It's not as bombastic as the previous season was, but that's just because you had fucking Tengen, who... fucking fireworks and explosions would go off every time he did any attacks.
The new what?
The new Demon Slayer episode. If any of you watched that. Yeah. It came out today, and I watched it, and it was pretty good. But also, like, I don't know. I don't want to go into, like, specifics, but all I'm going to say is that Mitsuri finally came back into the picture after, like, 5 episodes, like 4 or 5 episodes of her just being, like, somewhere else. Oh, no. I mean, once again, the Entertainment District arc was a lot better than this, but I think this has a bit of charm to it. Oh. That was Automod, by the way. Automod retracted the message because it had the word dangerous in it. Yeah, this, yeah, Elaine, your message was deleted because it can be dangerous to wear a mermaid tail if you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, you know, that does sound really dangerous. I do have to say, because, I mean, because humans swim using, they swim using their legs, or just their lower body, in tandem with the rest of their body to create, like, movement underwater. And when you have a mermaid tail, you're basically swimming with a fin, and you don't know how to swim with a fin, so you're probably going to die if you don't know what you're doing. Anyway, random tangent over. Yeah, if you get anything, any product, make sure you go through the manual. You don't have to read the entire thing, but make sure you at least go through the manual so you know what you're doing. Usually people just throw away the manual, read it. If you want to just chat the next stream, I don't know how to feel about a chatting stream. Because I did a chatting stream last time, but no one was there. So I was kind of just talking to myself. I mean, I have you guys to just sort of bring up topics to help. But, I don't know. I don't think I would do a just chatting stream unless I had a bunch of stuff that I wanted to talk about and I just didn't feel like doing anything. Because the second stream that I did, I played Mario 64. And I was kind of just talking through all that because I can play Mario 64 and talk to you guys at the same time and just really focus on the chatting part. Oh, you have to go? You have to go away? Cause that's okay. Yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your day, Aweka. Bye-bye. It was fun having you on the stream or in the chat. I mean, yeah. I hope you have a good rest of your day, Aweka. All right. So I have like a mess. I have like messy stuff here, which I could probably fix right now. All I need to do is just like refine the line art, make sure everything looks good, all that. Wait, let me look at this. Look at this reference. Oh, that's what it looked. Oh. Okay, so I just figured out the flower doesn't look like. It doesn't look like this. It instead looks like this. Has these sort of petals. Which is very interesting. And also doesn't deviate very far from the original petals that I drew, so I can just edit these on. Also, there is a... Oh... Okay, I got a better close-up of it. Which I'm really glad that I got, just because I was having a really hard time just trying to eyeball it. But it was a mix of the here. Kind of a mix of the first and the second iteration of these specific flower petals. Earlier, I wanted to talk about if anyone liked the Lego movie. I haven't watched a Lego movie in years, but I remember not really liking the Lego movie, specifically because everyone was talking about it. And not because I was like some sort of, not because I was a contrarian. Like, not just because I wanted to hate it just to hate it, but because it was just, it was the Everything is Awesome song. That song is just like, I hated that song specifically because I could not stop hearing it. But everyone keeps saying how the Lego movie is actually pretty good, so I might rewatch it on my own time and actually judge it as someone who's a lot older. I don't know. I want to know how good the Lego movie is now. But if you asked me when it came out, I would have said that it's the worst movie ever. I hated the song. You hated the song too, yeah. The Everything is like it's a okay. It's not really a kids movie. From what I know, it's like it's kind of masked as a kids movie, but it also has like sort of adult themes as well. Like I think with the whole just building and trying to like having Legos. I don't know. I remember like a kid and their dad like sort of fighting over a Lego set, I guess. it's the second one? Wait, there's a second Lego. Wait. Oh! Wait, I remember. I think I remember the second movie. I think. No, I don't. I don't think I remember this. I've never heard of the Lego Movie 2. Like, I knew that at the end of the Lego Movie, it ended with, like, these random, like, Duplo characters just dropping in. And from what I can see from the synopsis, that's what it's about. But I don't know. Got 84% Rotten Tomatoes. Oh. It's a Lego. On August 22nd, 2022, Dan Lin revealed that a third film of the series titled The Lego Movie 3 is in development. Are they just... Is this going to be another series that's just sentenced to corporate hell? And just becomes this automatic cash grab if, I don't know, companies just really need more money than they already have? If that's what it sounds like it's turning into. Oh my goodness. Flip. Yeah. Apparently a third one's being made. That's great. Because, you know, we absolutely need a third movie. But honestly, other than the Duplo characters, I don't know how they would make any, like, developments. It's just, hey, there's these Duplos, and what is it? Emmett and Lucy might have some relationship problems, I guess. That's kind of it. I don't know. Maybe it has some really cool topics and themes that actually make the movie somewhat good. But also, like, considering there's just a second movie, I don't have very high hopes if I ever do decide to watch it. What if I just turn it like this? Come on. Oh my gosh. Oh, the second movie was that growing up is hard. Oh, that's interesting. Interesting topic to go into, especially since the first movie, I'm pretty sure it's just about being a kid. Was it about being a kid? I've thrown away so much school paper. Fair. Fair. You need to make that larger. I also have to make these ones larger just because oh. Learning a language is hard. I don't know. When I had to learn French, I don't know. They didn't really teach it very well. Maybe it's just because no one really cared about French, but we didn't. When we were being taught French, no one really cared. Just because I don't know. I can't really explain why no one cared about French. Well, since school's out, why not? Oh, at least where I am, it's not out yet. Summer break starts at the end of June, so I still gotta deal with school, and whoever else has to deal with like July, August summer breaks has to deal with school too. Is that fine? Kind of like draw a circle here. Just be like circle. There. And just use this, I guess. Actually, I'm gonna grab this circle after I remove this part. Perspective, free to form. That. Let me look at references again. Yeah, that should be fine. I think that's okay. There we go. That's a part of. There we go. And then there are these like coils things around the necklace. I haven't even gone to the hair yet. It's fine. But like this, I think. I think that's it. You gotta go sleep. It was nice being on stream. And sure, but I do apologize for any trouble. Alright, I hope you have a good night, Elaine. And also, don't worry about it. As long as, you know, you don't keep repeating the same sort of actions, then it's okay. You're fine in my book, Elaine. Just go, you should go get some rest, though. You should 100% get some rest. Alright. Thing. Yeah, of course. You're welcome, Elaine. You're welcome. Man, this range really... My energy levels have just dropped. I think it's because I'm not used to speaking while drawing. So now my freaking... now my energy levels are just dropping. Yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your day, Elaine. Let's drag this. Shit. Can I merge these layers? Nope, I can't. could do this instead. Do that. And then just grab this. Try to line it. This? Oh yeah, I was thinking of streaming a Kirby game at some point. I don't know what Kirby game I want to stream, but I do have ways of playing Kirby games, and I am hoping that I can play one soon in the future. After I do other things on stream that I kind of want to do, like there's a Mario 64 mod that I kind of want to play on stream, which could be interesting since I'm actually going into one of them blind, which I haven't been able to do for a lot of mods, or at least a lot of the cool mods since I've already played them. Why did switch, Jeremy? Not now. Okay, let's go here. The first game I ever played was a Kirby game, Kirby's Adventure for the NES, to be really. I think my first Kirby game was Kirby Triple Deluxe. I don't know why I started playing the game. Just one day I was like, hey, this game looks cool, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy it. And so I played it, and I fell in love with Kirby. And True Arena is hard as fuck, but now it's not really that hard. But yeah, no, ever since that day, I've always been a huge fan of Kirby games. I've always loved Kirby. Brain. Come on. Do that. Once again, I gotta make the line art look less jagged in some places. Which, I think my favorite Kirby game currently is, I think the most recent one, Kirby in the Forgotten Land, because it's surprisingly the first 3D Kirby game if you don't count Crystal Shards, which was like a 2.5D game. But yeah, Kirby in the Forgotten Land, I really like that game. I like the upgrade system. The issue is that the campaign is always really short, but the content in it, like the extra content's always filled to the brim with stuff. I've been a Kirby fan ever since I was a kid, so my brother would always play Superstar Ultra and Return to Dreamland. Aww. I think Return to Dreamland was one of those Kirby games that I just really wanted as a kid, but I never got the opportunity to play it until recently, where I played it with a friend, I think. Or no, I think I played it on my own, but I've never actually played the entire campaign with a friend. But yeah, no, I love Kirby. I mean, you can kind of tell because in some of my community posts, I just use Kirby GIFs and memes and all that jazz. I really like the series. Kind of one of those comfort series that I have, I guess. Does that look good? I'm gonna go layer 8. Gonna grab this. Try again. Ah. Okay, and there. Yeah, and then I could just adjust, I guess. Actually, if I rotate it like this, like that, it will probably work. Sometimes when I have small amounts of sleep, I function like normal, but I feel like I can do that. I feel like I can do that due to the hate that I have a lack of sleep, or the hate I had a lack of... Huh? Sometimes when I have a small amount of sleep, I function like normal, but I feel like I can do that due to the hate. I feel like I can do that is due the hate that I had a lack of sleep, or the hate I had a lack of what? Psycho, I don't understand what you're trying to say. I have no idea what you're trying to say, Psycho. I tried. I mean, I could kind of understand what you're saying to some extent. Not the hate that you had a lack of sleep, or the hate that I had a lack of sleep. But like small amounts of sleep, to me, it sometimes leads to high functioning days. Or at least for a little while. And then I just sort of have the equivalent of a sugar crash at the end of the day. Yeah, I think you did have a lack of sleep while writing that. I'll be honest. Oh, come on. Alright. Try and do that. God, this one necklace. I've been so focused on drawing this one necklace for a while. For a long while. Alright. Yeah, so I mostly just spent this stream doing this layer, mostly. I might do the hair next, and then I'm just gonna end stream there because I'm still kind of tired. But for now, we're gonna do the hair. Which I've gotta grab references. Oh yeah, right. There's the ribbons. And also whatever's going on here. Or like here. Let's do that. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, let's try and do the hair next. Or the ponytail, I guess. So I guess I could do this on a different layer too. I might do it on this sketch layer. Pseudo sketch. I guess I'll just do it here. Yeah. Sometimes when I get little to no sleep, I function like normal. I feel like I can do that because the hate I make for myself for lack of sleep. So you're saying self-hate drives you to function like that's odd. I mean, self-hate, that's a completely different topic altogether, but like I'm not doing that again. That's fair. That's fair. You don't have to. It's all right. But like that's interesting. Self-hate leads to proper functioning human. I don't know. It sounds like it's hard to explain anyway, so it's okay. Don't spend too long trying to explain it if you don't understand it yourself, I guess. Probably not that high. Probably like here. Yeah. There we go. There's like a long ribbon that comes out from her hair that I should probably try and do, but also like but this is like basically the sketch, or like what it's going to look like. I mean, there's a few details missing, as you can tell, but so far I think it's looking pretty good. A lot better than what I thought I'd be able to make. Once again, I'm just gonna add like a few things. Like with this. Maybe it's due to the anxiety that haunted me during school weeks to get through the day. Oh. I guess, I don't know, it kind of sounds like you're talking about just pressure and just fear of failure and all that. That's at least what it sounds like to me. Nice progress, by the way. I mean, we all have that sort of, like, fear of failure. And we feel like we're being pushed to, you know, catch up with deadlines, finish work, and all that, and being punctual. It's difficult. And I can understand that because I'm in that same boat too. Because I'm a huge procrastinator. That's fair. It's just interesting to think about, I guess. Okay. All right. Is the ribbon long enough? Should I make the ribbon longer? Let's see. I think I should make it a little longer. There we go. Not too hard. Whatever feels right. Well, I do have to be pretty, like, accurate to the character. Or else it's just gonna look really odd and out of place. And also, I'm not gonna be very happy with it myself if it doesn't look at least accurate to the character design. Even though it's tedious to, you know, try and get everything right, it'll at least be worth it in the end. As long as we don't spend too much time trying to perfect it. Alright. This is basically what I have done for the line art, minus the collarbone, and I guess this too. This is basically the sketch part. I need to add the ribbons, but I think I'm gonna add the ribbons at the very end because I have no idea what I'm gonna do with that. Like, I could just have it flow down like this, but you can't really see it. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna save that there. And I think that's where I'm going to end the stream. Because my hand feels tired and I feel tired. But yeah, thank you for coming to the impromptu stream. Wasn't expecting to stream tonight, but like I was drawing and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna let other people watch me draw. But yeah, now I feel exhausted and it's midnight and I have shit to do tomorrow and I probably shouldn't have. I probably shouldn't have streamed this late, considering what I have to do tomorrow. But fuck, I'll try and figure it out. But yeah, I hope everyone here watching, everyone else lurking, everyone that joined in chat, I hope all you guys have a good rest of your day. I'm gonna go to bed. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. Just I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and bye bye.